If you look closely at Houska Castle in the Czech Republic, you will notice something is wrong. It has no access to water, no kitchen, no fortifications to defend against an attack from the outside. It was built in a dense forest, far from any trade routes or strategic borders. Even the windows are fake, just glass panes hiding solid stone walls behind them. Why would anyone spend a fortune to build a castle that nobody could live in? The answer is terrifying. Houska wasn't built to keep enemies out. It was built to keep something in. According to local legends, the castle was built over a massive crack in the limestone, a hole so deep no one could see the bottom. Locals reported strange winged creatures flying out of the pit at night, dragging cattle and villagers into the darkness. They called it the gateway to hell. The king of Bohemia wanted to know what was down there. He offered a pardon to a prisoner if he agreed to be lowered into the pit on a rope. The prisoner agreed, but after a few minutes of silence, he started screaming uncontrollably. When they pulled him up, his hair had turned completely white. He had aged 30 years in a few minutes. He died 2 days later, rambling about dark shadows and the smell of sulfur. The fear was so great that they filled the hole with stones, but it wouldn't fill up. So they built a chapel directly over the pit to seal it with holy power. Inside the chapel, there are bizarre frescoes. While most medieval churches show saints and angels, the walls of Houska show strange monsters. There is even a painting of a centaur, a half-man, half-horse archer, shooting at the main altar, a pagan symbol inside a Christian church. It suggests that the builders weren't just fighting an enemy army, they were fighting something supernatural. But the dark history didn't end in the Middle Ages. During World War II, the Nazis occupied Houska Castle. The Wehrmacht took over the building, but they didn't use it as a fortress or a headquarters. Locals reported seeing strange lights at night. Rumors spread that the SS, obsessed with the occult, were trying to harness the power of the Hell Pit. Documents were destroyed before the war ended, but when the castle was liberated, soldiers found skeletons of executed prisoners and evidence of bizarre rituals. Today, Houska Castle is open to the public, but visitors still report hearing scratching sounds coming from beneath the floor of the chapel. Dogs refuse to enter the building. Birds do not fly over the roof. Is it just a legend? Or is the castle still doing its job, holding back whatever is waiting in the dark below?